Hi everyone, I am Sister Colton and I wanted to take a minute. Hopefully you've had a chance to get my email and see my first post even before you had access to your class today about myself. There's a video about a little more about me, but today I want to just take a few minutes to go through just some helpful spots to know on the iLearn. And I want you to make sure when we go onto the announcements page, I'll show you that you're checking that daily. I don't post every day. I try not to post every day or it becomes overwhelming. But I always do one of these videos on Monday mornings to start the week off. So watch those lots of times. I give helpful hints that will help you get full points on the assignments for that week. I tell about common mistakes that people make, and if you don't watch that video, you may tend to make those same mistakes and lose points on assignments. So I encourage you, I try not to keep it, I like to talk a lot, so I try to keep it to 10 minutes max. Put it on, listen to it while you're doing some other things or checking your emails, and let me know any questions you have after you watch it. So today I just wanted to show you, you have this little, they call it the waffle, or this little squares. You'll click there, see your different courses. You may just have one. I have all my past ones, but I'm going to click on the Fall 2017 GS 120L. That's the course that I will be teaching you this semester. And when we go there, this is where you have the announcements page. So read that. I gave an announcement last week on Friday or Saturday about myself. And that's where you can watch this video about me. Okay. If you come up here, there's one for today, the first day of class, and that's where this video is that you clicked on. So first, I just want to show you a few helpful spots. Up here, you have content, and that is always a spot I go to because it has each lesson's folders organized inside of it. So you'll see if you look to the left. There are some tabs I have that you will not. You don't have this one, but you'll have the welcome. You can click there. Once you click on it, you have the syllabus. It's all the information about our course. You have the schedule, some policies, how to improve your typing skills, just a lot of different things. Speaking partner matching tool, and that's also found somewhere else, but if you're trying to find a speaking partner for your assignment this week. The other thing, so that's on the welcome, but then each week, this is lesson 1. This whole week, we're working on lesson 1, and it's introduction. So if I click there, that is where we have, if you'll see here, we'll go over some of that. Let me tell you what we have under here on the left. You have a Getting Started folder, and that's just this first lesson, this first week. And I want you to, I told you in my note to read me first, read this one. Then you can also go to Lesson 1 Preview. It kind of gives you an overview of what you're going to do this week. What are the outcomes, like what are we hoping to get out of this week? What's the schedule? What are things I need to do in each folder? In the pre-gathering, the stuff in the pre-gathering folder is supposed to get you ready for that Thursday gathering. So these things are due Wednesday night at 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So probably not your local time, but at 11 o'clock p.m. so at night. Then you go to your gathering on Thursday nights, and you'll meet the missionaries, the couple that will be there to help with that gathering. And they're a wonderful help and support. And then you have your post-gathering folder, things that happen after Thursday night. And these things are due by Saturday at 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, p.m., so at night. So you report that you attended your gathering, you do these other things. So that, if I come back up here and I want to go back to one of these folders, I'm going to go back to the Getting Started folder. And that's where I got my preview. It kind of just is a quick glance at this week. And I am actually even going to go to now, I was in the Getting Started folder, it has the Read Me First, talks about, I'll get to the discussion boards in a minute. So we have our pre-gathering folder. I'll click on that, and remember this is all inside lesson 1. Each lesson has a pre-gathering, gathering, post-gathering folder, and lesson enhancement. So the pre-gathering, this has each of the things that you will need to do. Getting started, speaking partner, and prayer discussion appointments. So you'll click on the link and it will tell you information. You'll see here you have two for the speaking partner registration. One is the directions. So just click on it and read about it, but to actually register, you'll click here. And that happens a lot. Lots of times we have the explanation where it's explaining it, and then to actually do it and submit it, you go on the next link. The directions and then the actual assignment that you need to submit is there. It will tell you when it's due. The things in the pre-gathering will not be, because we're starting on Monday this week, they won't have your pre-gathering things due Wednesday night. Everything will be due Saturday night this week, and then next week it'll start where your pre-gathering stuff is due by Wednesday night. So pay attention to those due dates. You have some of the discussion boards. You'll see here, introduce yourself initial post. This week, you have the instructions here. It talks about your discussion board. So this is where you'll go to read about it. It talks about how it's so hard to have online courses. I got my master's through an online, all online, and so I can understand. I don't want you to feel alone or that no one out there really cares. Even though I'm thousands of miles away, I am here to help you. I can do a video. We can meet in the Adobe Connect room where you can see my screen. I can talk to you through the camera, or you can email me. I'm here to help you, so don't feel like just because I'm so far away I can't be a support. So what it is, the discussion board is a place for us to kind of chat with each other through writing. And it tells you, you'll read the instructions, you'll go to the discussion board in the next page, and you'll need to answer these things. So give an introduction with your name, and then tell us these things about yourself. If you want to post a picture, you can, and then once you're done, you need to read 4 to 6 other people's posts. And then just pick 3 people to reply to. Maybe say, oh, I live in that same city. Do you know so-and-so? Or I also served there. Or I also joined the church when I was older. How did you find that you adjusted? Or whatever it may be. Respond to 3 people. And I will be reading those and responding to each of yours. As the weeks go on, I don't respond to everyone every week, but I do like to be on there and helping it be a learning experience. So that is your first, those are the directions. And remember, it was just the instructions. So if I want to actually do the assignment, I'm going to go back to the pre-gathering folder and find the introduce yourself. Scroll down. Introduce yourself. Okay. I'm going to click on that, and I click Start a New Thread to start typing. I follow those instructions. It tells you what to put in the subject heading to have your name. So if it was Sister Colton, and then I just start typing what I want to say about myself, and then I hit Post. I click there. Okay, and if there's others that are already posted, I would click on theirs, and then I would hit Reply to Thread. And I'm going to say, that is so neat that you went there. Whatever. Once I read their post, I might want to ask some questions. How did you learn about the church? Okay. If I want to add a picture, okay, I click on the little camera, insert image, and I can pick a picture from my computer, from the internet. I can do anything I want on adding pictures. So there is, I'm going to go back to our lesson 1. It's going to ask I didn't post it, so it's wondering why I didn't want to save it. Those are discussion boards. Once again, we have getting started, then we have our pre-gathering, gathering, post-gathering. You'll see for next week, lesson 2. Oh, I was wrong. I do now have getting started in all of them, but it's the same information. Pre-gathering, gathering, post-gathering. In all the folders. For this week, we're sticking in lesson 1. Lesson enhancement. If this is stressful, don't go there. It's just extra information, resources. And if you have some time during the week and you want to read a few more talks or quotes about what we're learning, you can go there. Not that there's anything for lesson 1, but lesson 2 might. Oh, it does have it. You just have to click on the link. Okay, has a little more information, some different things. A talk by Elder Bednar that I can read, the scriptures that ties into that week's topic. So, just some things to remember. Always check the announcements page. So you come up here, if you have other courses, make sure you click on our course and read any new announcements. Okay. There's also a calendar tool that's very helpful to keep track of what is due when. I can look at a week view and look all week long and see, oh, on Wednesday at 11 p.m. I have iLearn tutorial due. Okay. But then everything else is due Saturday. The learning report directions, the application activity. So it will tell you the things that are due. If I click on the actual day, so let's see, format has changed just a little bit. Let's see if it'll just do, and if you have other courses, it will show that as well. You can add tasks. So this calendar will be helpful if you're wanting to see a list. That's what I was trying to get to. I would click the day, like I think, what's coming up? Let's do this Saturday. I'll click on that, and I'm going to click list. And it will show me the things that are due. And you know what? I don't know that it actually, this is where I would decide what things are due for lesson 1. Okay. So if I can see, this is when something's available, but here's when their due date is. It'll show due. Okay, sometimes it'll show it's available, like starting on September 14th, I can start seeing the things for next week. Maybe I don't want to worry about that, and I just want to worry about lesson 1. Then I would just go ahead and use this to keep track of my assignments. The other things is you have your notifications you would want to set up. You can just click on the different course tools to see what they have down there. I think it's helpful to know that you can do chat here. If I want to talk with someone that's in or available or send an email, you can do it right from that icon. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to show you. I'll show you a few little things each week so that you do not feel totally lost when it comes to this new format. And I know it's a lot to learn. So just take it one day at a time and one assignment at a time. So I know it's going to be a great semester. We will learn a lot. I hope you see the growth that you have. And if there's any questions that you have, any concerns, please feel free to email me. I want to help you with any questions you have. There's no question you can't ask me. So I look forward to a wonderful week, and hang in there. You're going to do this, and I am proud of you. Thanks, everyone.